I just want to come over here and say this. The Caribbean is not African. Africa is not Jamaica. Jamaica is not Africa. It's so many Americans that get it mixed up. Somebody was playing Afrobeats last night, and they're like, I know the Jamaicans can relate to this. I said, that's not Jamaican. That's not soca music. It's not reggae. It's not dancehall. That's Afrobeats. It says Afrobeats. And I'm so sorry, y'all. We are so ignorant when it comes to that. A lot of us. Not everybody. So don't get in my comments and say, not me. Because I'm not talking about you then. You know. And I will say people from maybe New York or somewhere where it's a big concentration of immigrants, like in a small area, they may know the difference. But most Americans, especially Black Americans, when we really cannot decipher between where people from, we really just didn't care, you know, because we just known as Black African Americans. We never really, okay, people say they from Italy or Scotland or whatever. We don't know. We just know the only thing we were taught when we were younger is that we came from a boat. We came from off the boat, and our ancestors worked on the cotton field. We don't know where they came from in Africa, and that, you know, that's a whole continent. Just calling somebody African American, and that's a continent. That's not a country. So y'all please give us some grace, because a lot of us don't know. My son is Jamaican and, you know, U.S. I'm, you know, U.S. and his dad is Jamaican. So people call my baby an African baby. And I be like, okay, well, you can, because, you know, that's just what he gonna represent anyway. But that's not where he was born. So y'all give us some grace, because I swear, and to the ones that don't know, I'm just trying to school you real quick. They're not the same. I even seen this lady video where she said she was a nurse, and one of the other nurses was saying, could you come help me with my patient? You know, she felt like, you know, you could relate to her more. Mind you, this lady is from the Caribbean, whatever, however you say it. That lady was from like Ghana. But I will say again, to the defense, y'all, and y'all may not realize it, like Jamaicans, y'all may not realize a lot of y'all words are very similar to the accents of Africans. Some of the words are like, the patois is, you know, it's still a broken English, but y'all kept a lot of y'all heritage. Y'all kept a lot of that. And we didn't. Everything was absolutely stripped from us. Everything was stripped from U.S. citizens, Black Americans. So, and when we say Black, we say everybody. We talking about every Black person in the world. When I say Black, I'm talking about every Black person in the world. So, y'all forgive us. We still learning. I know some people think it's ignorant, which it is. It's ignorant. We don't know, you know. So, I didn't say some ignorant stuff before, because I just didn't know. We just don't really put a lot of emphasis on it, because, you know, like I said, we just Black. I always just looked at other Black people as Black. You know, the Africans were the only ones that I kind of distinguished against, because to me their culture is so different. But people from, and even my friend, you know, I have very close friends from, a very close friend that was from Nigeria. May her soul rest in peace. And I had to explain to her a lot of things about African Americans, why we do certain things. So we need to give each other grace. Both of us, not just one side. We definitely need to give each other grace on a lot of things, a lot of compassion, because we not the ones that caused this division, you know. And a lot of us really just want to connect again. So some of us don't, because I just seen some crazy videos in the last week. I don't know why it even came into my timeline. I'm like, that division is still there, boy. They just really trying to rip us apart. And it's crazy, the division, when we all trying to just, I mean, some African Americans, I just never thought their mindset will be the way it is. But I didn't grow up around a lot of immigrants like in New York, so I can't really speak on what they went through with other immigrants. I never even knew that some Africans or people from the Caribbean even thought of us by some of the stuff I've seen. I just thought we was all one. But I know that's not everybody, because I have some very close Jamaican friends. So I know, and that's before I even went to Jamaica. So I know that's not everybody. So when y'all see those comments and all that stuff online and, you know, social media, that's just another way to cause division, because it's a lot of us that do not think like that. A lot of us really are Pan-African, you know, we really Pan-African, and we really believe we are one. So do not let that division, you know, mess your mind up and keep us separated, because that's an agenda that we definitely have to get over that. And then, like I said, there's a lot of people who think that way. I'd have been messed over by, of course, African Americans and people from Jamaica, and you know, so you know, you just got to really start learning how to discern, really, you know. But it happens. It's life. You'll have people evil in all type of different cultures. So we just got to focus on ones that actually are there for the goal, and not the ones that's there for division, because that is some European mindset stuff, or it's just a way to try to cause us to not be strong, because we strong with unity. So just came to say that, y'all, and that's for the Americans, and you know, for others, you know, we gonna get it together though.